Om Gam Ganapate Namaha. Kaliyugada Kalpataru. Third Delight. Sri Baahika Rajaru. Authored by Raja S. Gururajacharya. Chapter 6. The Majestic Personality of Baahika Rajaru. Baahika Rajaru, the protagonist, ascended to the throne of his maternal grandfather's kingdom and ruled with righteousness. As an incarnation of Prahalada Rajaru, all the virtues of Prahalada Rajaru were naturally present in him. It goes without saying that his actions, speech, conduct, devotion to God, and governance were universally acknowledged. Sri Baahika Rajaru was endowed with truth, righteousness, penance, self-study, yajna, devotion to Lord Hari, prayer, and meditation. His qualities of peace and patience shone brightly. He was serene, steadfast in truth, and virtuous. Understanding the transient nature of worldly life, he did not become entangled in it, but focused on pleasing God and earning His grace. He revered gods, sages, and elders and treated his subjects like his own children, constantly thinking of their welfare. He was an exemplary ruler. Through his practice of Bhagavata Dharma, the scriptures described Bhagavata Dharma as recognizing the Supreme Lord as the most exalted, refraining from indulgence in worldly matter, showing compassion to all beings, constantly associated with devotees, and maintaining purity and cleanliness, and practicing tolerance. They emphasize the importance of devotion through listening, singing, remembering, serving, worshipping, bowing, being a servant, and self-surrender to the Lord. These forms of devotion, when practiced sincerely, please the Lord. In summary, Bhagavata Dharma comprises actions performed with the firm belief that everything is done by and for the pleasure of Lord Hari. Due to their dedication to practicing Bhagavata Dharma, the Baahika Rajaru became renowned as propagators of this Dharma in the world. As previously described, notable figures in propagating and spreading Bhagavata Dharma includes Goddess Lakshmi, Brahma, and Vayu. Brahma taught the profound knowledge found in the Vedas, emphasizing the path to liberation and demonstrating how to achieve it. This wisdom has been passed down through various means and continues to shine brightly even today. The lineage of knowledge initiated by the Sanaka sages is one branch, and that started by Narada is another. Though they differ in approaches, their ultimate goal is the same. In the lineage of Bhagavata Dharma, the first prominent figure we encounter is C. Prahalada Rajaru. He advanced along the path shown by Narada, along with other notable figures like Tumburu, Arjuna, Uddhava, Indra, and Shukracharya. Many sages and hermits have also dedicated themselves to the path of knowledge, achieving great heights, but their efforts often remain personal and limited to their own liberation. Prahalada was different. He neglected his own bliss for the welfare of the world, believing that true happiness lay in the upliftment of the ignorant and the downtrodden. He prayed not for his own salvation, but for the well-being of the dependents and needy. His dedication to serving humanity was seen as the highest form of service to God, meditation and penance. This exceptional devotion earned him unparalleled grace from the Lord. Lord Narasimha, in his divine words, said, "Prahalada, you are mine. Those who follow you are worthy of becoming my devotees. Those who constantly remember you and then remember me will be freed from the bondage of karma and attain liberation." Such divine words from the mouth of the Lord himself indicate the profound love and compassion he had for Prahalada. This is why Prahalada is celebrated as the foremost of Hari's devotees and a propagator of Bhagavata Dharma in all three worlds. The illustrious Baahika Rajaru, an incarnation of Prahalada, continues to practice Bhagavata Dharma with steadfast devotion and dedication, always worshipping the Supreme Lord with love and reverence. He awaited the right time to serve in the divine mission of Sri Hari, contributing to the righteous cause with unwavering faith. Therefore, even though Baahika Rajaru was very powerful, he did not use his strength and capabilities for conquering enemies or expanding his kingdom for the sake of glory. He did not use his great power for selfish purpose. In this, we can see the qualities of Prahalada. Baahika Rajaru followed the expectations of the elders in his family, embraced the householder's duties, and performed them with devotion to Lord Hari, making him a devoted servant of the Lord while managing his kingdom with righteousness. During this time, Lord Hari had incarnated as the son of Devaki and Vasudeva in the Yadu dynasty to punish the wicked, protect the virtuous, and establish Dharma. Vayudeva incarnated as a son of Pandu and Kunti, while other deities also took different forms to serve in the divine mission of Lord Hari as per his command. Lord Hari incarnated as Sri Krishna while performing various miraculous deeds, playful activities, and destroying demons, thereby becoming the beloved of all virtuous people in Bharatavarsha. Hearing about and understanding the divine deeds and glory of Krishna, Baahika Rajaru was filled with immense joy and spent his time contemplating and meditating on the divine form of Krishna. At the same time, by the grace of Lord, Baahika Rajaru was blessed with a son named Somadatta, one of the 11 Rudras known as Tapatapa. Baahika Rajaru named his son Somadatta. Somadatta later had 3 sons, Bhuri, Bhurishrava, and Sala. Somadatta and his sons were very powerful, influential, devoted to Vedic studies and rituals, and possesses great strength and noble qualities, living their lives following Baahika Rajaru's command. During this time, Pandu, who was living in the forest, learned from Kunti Devi that he could be blessed with children by invoking gods through a divine mantra, a boon she had received from sage Durvasa. Overjoyed, Pandu instructed Kunti to use the divine mantras to bear children. Following her husband's instructions, Kunti invoked the blessings of Yamadharma, Vayudeva, and Indra, and thus she bore 3 divine sons, Yudhishthira, Dharmaraja, Bhimasena, and Arjuna. At her husband's wish, Kunti taught another mantra to Madri, who invoked the Ashwini twins and bore twin sons named Nakula and Sahadeva. The 5 sons of Pandu grew up, bringing joy to their parents. One day, while Pandu was with Madri, he died due to curse from a sage. Madri performed sati, joining her husband in death. Then sage Vyasa took care of the 5 Pandavas and Kunti Devi, sending them to Hastinapura along with sage disciples for protection and growth. At that time, Dhritarashtra was ruling in Hastinapura. He had 100 sons, including Duryodhana, all of whom were embodiments of demonic forces. When Pandu died, leaving behind 5 sons, and sage Vyasa sent them to the capital, Baahika Rajaru, upon learning of this, went to Hastinapura with his sons Somadatta to meet the Pandavas. Delighted to see them, Baahika Rajaru advised Bhishma and Vidura, just as Dhritarashtra and his sons are rightful heirs to the Kuru kingdom, so too are Pandu's sons, the Pandavas. Therefore, they should be welcomed warmly and protected with fairness and righteousness, showing no partiality between the Kurus and Pandavas. With this advice, he returned to Baahika Desha with his son. Baahika Rajaru's affection and love for the Pandavas, who were the grandsons of his brother Shantanu and devoted to Lord Hari, became evident through this. Following the advice of Satyavati Devi, Bhishmacharya, Dhritarashtra, the divine voice, and the command of sage Vyasa, Kunti Devi welcomed Pandu's sons with love and continued to protect and nurture them. Days passed. Under the supervision of Bhishmacharya and Acharya Dronacharya, the Kauravas and Pandavas became proficient in all weapons and archery. True to their nature, the Pandavas excelled in truthfulness, righteousness, devotion to God, respect for elders, trustworthiness, and bringing joy to the people, earning great fame as the mighty warriors. In contrast, adhering to their demonic nature, Duryodhana and the Kauravas exhibited arrogance, deceit, self-glorification, cruelty, self-praise, treachery, and insolence, harboring intense hatred towards the Hari-devoted Pandavas. Duryodhana, and incarnation of Kali, particularly harbored insurmountable hatred towards Bhimasena, the incarnation of Vayudeva, and continuously plotted against the Pandavas. Shakuni, Dushasana, and Karna were his allies, and together they influenced Dhritarashtra to plot the destruction of the Pandavas. Consequently, Bhimasena faced numerous attempts on his life, including snake bites and poisoned food, but his divine strength rendered those attempts futile. Following the incidents of the House of Lac, the Pandavas and Kunti Devi narrowly escaped death with Bhimasena's help and retreated to the forest. During Draupadi Swamvara, the Pandavas disguised as Brahmins attended the event. Arjuna gained great renown by successfully hitting the fish target. Following Kunti Devi's command and Vyasadeva's timely religious counsel, Draupadi, in her 5 forms, married the 5 Pandavas. Subsequently, the Pandavas, accompanied by the grand Krishna Paramatma, returned to Hastinapura. On Krishna and Vyasadeva's advice, and with the concurrence of the Kuru's elders, Dhritarashtra arranged for his sons to rule Hastinapura while assigning Kandavaprastha to the Pandavas. With Krishna's assistance, the Pandavas transformed the wilderness of Kandavaprastha into a splendid city with the help of architect Maya. This city was named Indraprastha. Yudhishthira ruled as king, administering justice and righteousness. Bhima, Arjuna, and other brothers were loyal to Yudhishthira, and many other kings submitted to his sovereignty, bringing tribute and pledging allegiance. As a result, the fame of Pandavas spread throughout the world day by day. Om Sri Krishnarpanamastu.